some of these folks could probably use some tips, and there's nobody better out there that I know than you. I mean, you're the man. So I wanted to get you on and see exactly kind of give these guys some tips, man. Let's just do a 30-minute power session of how they can expand their reach and get more deals using their Facebook without spending money. So guys, this is Jon Storey. He literally, we get calls all the time as broker owners from people that want to come in and, teach coaching or teach this or teach that. And I got to tell you, I don't subscribe to very many of them, but what this dude teaches is solid. So pay attention. Johnny, go ahead, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Like I said earlier, appreciate you, Jon. I've known Jon for quite a while now, ever since I basically opened up my coaching. I kept coming across his desk. My name kept coming. We met on Valentine's Day. So he kind of took me on a first date and a first crush, and then that happened. But we've been good buddies ever since. And he subscribed right away to my coaching, implement some stuff, building out groups just like this. So, I'm here so you guys can thank Jon. But I own a national real estate coaching company, and obviously social media is very important in what we do for our business. But like I've told Jon a million times, I just think everybody's been taught wrong. And, everybody's been taught to do certain things and advertise in a certain and do it a certain way. But honestly, if you just simplify the process, have fun doing it, be yourself and be vulnerable, you can create as many leads and conversations as you want. And so for me, I would always give people advice. Like if you think somebody's a social media guru or they've got it, go look at their Instagram, go look at their Facebook. They should have the engagement to back it up. They should have certain things that are out there. They shouldn't have a post that has 100 likes and then all of a sudden the next one gets 6. And I'm going to just go over some simple things that I tell my coaching clients and stuff like that have subscribed to my my virtual training platform. Along with, I've got a private group that I go live in. Number one, when you guys are thinking about lead conversion and stuff like that, it's really interesting to me that people think that like Instagram's the place that you need to be right now to convert leads. I would say over 98% of my clientele come from Facebook. Because you're a real person. Now, when you think about social media, think about who you're friends with, think about who you're following. The reason that our society and our real estate industry is having to buy leads, run Facebook ads, which never work in your lead conversion, is the way I look at it this way is all coaching and things how they have said is, get a good CRM that's an email drip system campaign, go buy a bunch of leads, go do certain things that, are not really necessarily going to convert leads. And my thing is, why are you spending money on people you don't even know and you're too scared to have conversations with people you do know? So when I create business plans for my clients, I say you should never spend a single penny buying a lead. In my company that has over 400 coaching clients, I individually coach 12 people. I've never made one phone call. I've never ran one ad. And I don't ever put anything out on my social media platform, on a public platform, on how they sign up for coaching. So when you guys think about sales conversions and stuff, what I like to do is I like to think about the audience that you're trying to build. So with the audience that you're trying to build is consumers. Now, Jon rolls a different realm of what he does because he owns a brokerage and he has realtors and he's not going to unfriend them or whatever it is. In my personal opinion, I think one of the dumbest things you can do on Facebook in real estate is to be friends with other realtors. That's why private groups are so important. Be friends with them in there. Because what happens is this is how algorithms work. So when I talk about an audience, so in my platform, I teach you how to change your viewing audience within 24 to 36 hours. But if you're already looking up things online, think about this. Have any of you looked up buying furniture, buying a car, buying, new clothes, ladies' purses, shoes, and all of a sudden these ads just keep popping up everywhere? So how it works is you're already looking up real estate, so it's already going to think real estate. Well, if you're constantly on social media and you're liking other realtors' posts, you're conversating with them on realtors' posts, on a public platform, not in a private group, it doesn't hurt you that way, guess who's only seeing your posts? So when you put out all this content related to, oh, look, if anybody ready to buy or sell, anybody wanting to do this, the only people seeing it are your competition. So you really need to break down a diagram and think of who's my clientele? What's my average sales price that I'm working with? How many buyers do I work with? How many sellers do I work with? What's their age group? These are what Facebook used to use Facebook ads to run data. But what happens is you guys don't collect data on your clientele. So you really don't know what's going on. Now, how you guys have said and what they've always come back to is they say, well, Jon, I've got a CRM system. I stay in touch with that. I email them all the time. I do these things. Well, I can personally tell you that I coached, like I said, the 12 individuals, and I just onboarded 2 this month, and one just the other day went through his CRM, and I do a client checklist that I give to all my clients, and he started from letter A's in his CRM and has worked down. He's already got $1.8 million as of last week. We have our coaching call tomorrow of new business that he's gotten. All of them were in his CRM. And every single client that is now going to buy or sell with them had one question in common. They asked, "Are you still doing real estate?" And he said, "Absolutely, I'm doing real estate." And he was kind of taken off guard because I've always said this, and until it happens to you, you don't really know. Now, are some people going to read your emails? Absolutely. But are you willing to lose that 1.8 million every month, basically with the amount of volume that he's already done, which he's been in business 20 years? And he says, "Well, how did you not know I'm not in real estate?" He goes, "Don't you get my emails?" They're like, "No, I don't read any of that stuff, dude." He's like, "I get so many emails a day from spam and things that are not interested to me." And the other thing that he wasn't connected with them on social media, on his personal page. Okay. The number one mistake that realtors make is you think, go like my business page. I'm going to market from my business page. I don't post anything on my business page. I do it all personally. And then I use stories as my sales funnels to get the leads that I get that are conversations. You should not have to buy leads ever in a million years. This is the way I look at it. I want you all guys to just kind of look at your Facebook and the people that you're friends with, because Facebook really is one of the best CRMs out there, because you get to prove who you get to be friends with, and you can delete them at any time. There's no reason to unfollow them or snooze them that they give you the option. Just delete them. Have fun with it. It's your page. Post what you want. Non-political crap, guys. You can be funny about that stuff. I'm kind of on John's realm of that, where a lot of people are just kind of putting out their stuff. If you're going to put out something, be positive so it works both sides of the fence. But there's a lot of people that are just out there just ranting about things, and it turns off your audience. Now, I post a lot of things that people may not find funny, but that's okay. It's my clientele that I want to work with, and those are the clients that I want with my community, because I want to have fun doing my job. I think in real estate, we don't have fun anymore. We're chasing leads. We're losing our revenue. Zillow takes 30%. Open Door takes 30%. They're killing your clients. You got to go spend all this money. Simplify the process. So take the amount of clients that you have. Let's say you have 500 friends. You have 500 leads that you've never looked at, but you've never built. This is the key thing, guys. And if you're not taking notes, this is crazy to me. Relationships. You're building relationships. I've been around the industry since I was a kid. I'm not worried about how many friends. I don't need 5,000 friends on Facebook. I need a quality of 500 people that'll help build what I'm building. And that's how you get referrals. The reason that I've never had to call anybody and never had to do anything is that if I do a good job, people that know people, like I had a couple people that were at a seminar, then they came and talked to John, then John reached out to me, and then we've created a relationship and we've helped each other. It's all about who you know and building out the quality of people that you want in your life. That's what's important. So I ask you guys this, all these closings that you've had over these years, or even this year, are they friends with you on Facebook? Do you have a closed private group? How do you stay in contact with them? And if you all say emails, that is why your business sucks. That's 100% the truth. Social media made realtors lazy. Oh, look, I can just go click a button and run ads and get leads from people that I don't even know who the hell they are, versus I got 500 people that are friends with me and I won't even touch them. I won't go like their posts. I'm not commenting on their posts. They're not seeing my posts. That's one of the other big things about the algorithm change that I tell my clients to do every 60 days is go back through your list. It's how much money you want to make. It's so easy to get a conversation where people slide in your direct message and say, hey, I'd like to work with you. Hey, do you know anybody buying or sell? But it hits home because all these people that you gather the data on and put them in your CRM, they're not seeing it. Why wouldn't you be friends with them? I don't send out any emails. I haven't sent emails for forever. I was a title rep for 15 years, was in the field with you guys, and saw all this coaching out there where they're teaching you the wrong techniques they're not teaching you to build relationships. It's the same principle of this group when you're watching this video. John built this group to help people. I know John, he's got a million other projects that he's working on that he could be doing, but he wanted to give back to the community that's given well to him. Just like me, I'm doing this seminar. I want to help you guys understand. If you want to convert more buyers and sellers, learn how to use stories on Facebook and Instagram from your personal platform. Make all your platforms public. Okay, this is the big catch that I get with people. Jon, with everything going on, I mean, I got kids, I got all this kind of stuff. And I say, well, here's the crazy situation I don't get. You'll print your name on 500 business cards and randomly give them to strangers that can stalk you and have your phone number, look you up online, find out where you live, but they can't see you on social media, what you like to do. Out of sight, out of mind. You got to remember that every consumer that's ready to buy and sell knows at least, I would say 5 or 6 other realtors that they're friends with, but then also they're getting pinged by Zillow, Open Door, Redfin, Realtor.com, OfferPad, you name them. So you got to really look. That's the scary thing where you guys don't understand, where you're not pivoting your business. I've talked about doing this kind of business for 7 years, and I've stayed consistent in how I've done it. I was a very successful rep with what I did, and I've done very well in my company, but I don't call anybody. You need to put out 4 main principles to your audience: your hobbies, your habits, your activities, and your interests. If you go on your personal page and all they see is, oh, look, here's another house. Oh, look, here's another house. Oh, look, here's another selfie. Oh, look, here's this. What are you showing them? They don't know who you are. They don't know how to start a conversation with you. They don't know where you went on for your last vacation. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you like to do. They don't know what you like to see. They're not figuring out the information that they need about you, but yet you go on their page and you want to see their stuff. So how you lead convert is very important. I've got some checkoff lists. We don't have enough time to go through that. But if we want more business, we have to create conversations. Is that correct? So the technique that I would give you guys for conversations is go react to people's stories. When you see their story, it gives you an option to comment, write a reply. Right in there, oh, that looks yummy if they're at lunch. Oh, great photo. Oh, looks like you're having fun. Guess what they're going to get? A notification that you sent them a message. And then you follow it with, hey, how's everything going? Like, what's new? What happens is you guys are like, hey, do you know anybody looking to buy and sell real estate? Do you know anybody looking to buy and sell real estate? And that's why you don't buy and sell real estate with people, because it's annoying. It's like the person that checks into the gym every day. Like, dude, we don't care. Congratulations, you go to the gym. Hey, we got a Starbucks again today. Congratulations, you drank Starbucks. Tell people in your stories, because they can quickly scroll through instead of looking at your post and being like, what the hell are we looking at? So I want to show you some stuff on my platform about what I do and show you my page so you can kind of see an examples of what I do. So here's my social media. Here's where it is. There's a picture of my kids, picture of my family, where I work, all that kind of aspect. I post through here. If you go to my posts, I don't have anything in forever about literally signing up for my company. Where I go to realtors pages and you guys have nonstop, hey, know anybody looking to buy or sell? Hey, nobody looking to buy or sell? Hey, nobody looking to buy or sell? And what's mine? Pictures of my family, my son with his wolf hat on, us going on a family vacation with 500 likes. That's more than most of you guys get in a month. I mean, it's not hard to build an audience. I have 4,764 friends. I could delete that and change the algorithms and find who's on there or not. But I make it simplistic. The number one mistake when we go to realtors pages is you want to direct them to your business page. Wrong. Now it's the about section. This about tab. Do you know how many real estate agents pages I go to and they don't have their phone number on there on how to get a hold of you? And then when I go to your main page and I click on it and I say, all right, here's your main page, and your profile has 9 different brokerages that you've worked at and 9 different jobs that you've had. Well, that's mine. That's my company. I make it simplistic for people. You want to know how to register for coaching? Click this link in my bio. It'll take you right there. Same thing on my Instagram. I don't need to sell anybody. This is all selling and showing people where it is. I'm a different breed. I'm going to say things that people don't like. The thing of it is this is me. When you look at this page right away, what do you think of? He's got kids, got 3 kids. He does real estate coaching, likes changing people's lives with passion, but no posts are about how you sign up for his company. I do webinars. It's all through my stories. It's through everything that you build. Now, the one key thing that realtors all struggle with, because I do the coaching, is consistency. You have to post every day on Facebook and use your stories. I've got books that I've written. I've got training courses I've written. It's consistency posting. It's using your stories. It's using your social media. When you guys, this is the craziest thing. Realtors a lot of times are like, John, I'm busy. I'm like, well, unless you have 15 deals in escrow, you're not busy. I have all these clients and I have 0 employees. It just means you're not efficient or it's not a priority to you. Pivoting in our business on how you advertise your listings, your solds, your open houses, information that you're putting out there is very important to be on the big social media platforms, the YouTubes. LinkedIn, I could care less about now. It's more of a job search platform. It's kind of like Craigslist now. It's really lost, I feel, the reputable brand that it had. Instagram, if you want to be Insta famous, I don't really care. I got 28,000 followers, but I make all my money on Facebook. Because when they did the Dolly Parton channel and it said, or the challenge earlier this year, it said, here's Instagram, and you had some famous picture of a car you're sitting next to that you can't even afford that's not yours. And then you got Facebook, where it's a beautiful family that you have. And then you got LinkedIn, where it's got you as a business. And then you got, your Tinder account or whatever to swipe right, where you got some other thing. But Facebook's where people hone in and they want to do it. It doesn't matter what the age category is. My dad's 72 years old and he's a crazy ex-girlfriend basically on that thing, on it 24/7. It's all about the quality of audience that you build and things that you want to put out there to people. Now, this section that I'm going to tell you right now is the number one things that you do not want to do on social media that I've tracked. And people can say whatever it is, but I get the engagement. I get leads 24/7. So number one, unless you have a big audience, unless you're successful or you got this kind of things, never go Facebook Live. I don't. Unless I plan it. I'll put it in my stories. I'll let people know. But I've gone Facebook Live 4 times in the entire time of the last 7 years on my Facebook platform. Facebook Live is not there. Now, a lot of what you guys do, you take your phone and you're like, oh, Facebook Live, check me out. I'm at this open house. Guys, come see it. And then you show them the entire house, and now they've got no reason to come, right? Oh, check out this listing. It's all here. Look at it. If you'd like to schedule a preview, I'll show it to you. You just showed it to me. But my question is, why isn't that video out on YouTube? Why isn't it on LinkedIn? If it's so much value, why isn't it out on IGTV? Now you got a video that should have been templated correctly, should have been loaded. And from John's perspective of running a brokerage, branding is the number one most important thing. If you launch a video and it doesn't have your realtor equal housing and all that kind of stuff, like where all the other marketing material does, and you mention real estate and you mention you're selling it, it's a violation. And it's important to have branding across your video because that's what people are going to look at. How do I get a hold of you? What's information that I need? So Facebook Live wouldn't do it. Just film the video, edit it, and load it and template it correctly. And there's workarounds on the emoji, on the titles, to where if you put it out there and you say like, hey, just listed, and it's going to mark it as a sold, like that you're trying to spam people on Facebook, and it doesn't work. So the other thing is, when you post, you got to post every day. Now, I would recommend posting in the morning. You chart it. I've got a sheet that I show people on what I do for their social media activity, like when you posted, how much activity you got, likes, comments, whatever, views, how many stories you've done. I'm very efficient with my clients to do that. The ones that are doing it, killing it. Now, the other aspect that I would do that's very important is you either post a photo or a video in the post, not both. Do you want likes or do you want views? And only one photo per post or one video per post. Not multiple photos because we're not going to scroll through it. One photo. If you notice on my timeline, one photo. That's it. All it was one photo. The other one, stop putting links. If you put your website link, or here, view this YouTube video, any type of link that when they click it, it's going to direct them off in a post, it kills your engagement. It's the number one no that it'll kill. It kills your algorithms just like that. Facebook doesn't make money when you take them to another site. Now, you can have it in your bio, absolutely. But on a public platform, absolutely not. Don't share things. Don't share content from your personal page to your business page to your personal page. That's spam. Doesn't count as that. That's why you get 1 like, 2 likes, 4 likes, maybe 10. You just saw one of my photos. I just took a photo. I'm going to the beach, 500. It's all about the engagement, because if you guys are making posts and you're not getting engagement all the time, that just means people are selective and they're not paying attention to what you're doing. That's where you're not converting leads on social media correctly. So you got to have fun with your audience. The other one, do not share content. Like, as far as, like, they say there's a funny cat flying on a ceiling fan, or like, oh, I read this article, shared it, and here it is on, like, whatever. What that does is actually steals your IDX. Because remember when everybody was doing the face thing, like, this is what I look like when I'm going to be 80? Well, Russian intelligence agency hacked your social media and took all your content information. They literally are taking that from you. Now, hashtags, don't go hashtag crazy. I'm not going to go into all that. I always hashtag my name on Facebook. I don't on Instagram, but I use certain hashtags that I use. I'll show you what I do on my page again right here. It's a quick synopsis about what we're going over. But if you look at this post that I did yesterday, I just put blessed, my name, and I was thankful. I did a giveaway. I bought 20 $100 gift cards and just gave them away because of what we're doing in right now. Nobody's helping each other. They're all lip service, and I'm not lip service. I like being proactive and helping people and changing somebody's life for the better. And that's kind of like my passion, what I want to do. But my other one, love, my name, blessed, with my wife on date night. Could have put date night. This is one of my coaching clients right here. I personally coach her. She's already done 18 million by herself this year. Follows all my procedures. Has it here, does her hike. She's out there doing stuff, saying she's got that aspect. But guys, you have to learn your hobbies, habits, interests, and activities first. You got to change your algorithms, okay? And then all the marketing, you got to be able to chart all your stuff. See, what happens is you guys collect data, but you never put it anywhere to sort. I'm a huge proponent and believer on Excel spreadsheets, because you can sort. You can see everything you're doing, what kind of content you're putting out, what days are better for you. You know, how many stories are they doing? Did you get leads off it? You guys should be getting, on average, 1.5 deals a month minimum from just doing social media correctly. I guarantee it in my coaching platform. If you do it my way, it's 1.5 deals minimum. Guaranteed, if you do it my way and you track it. But I have people that have gone from 2 deals to 10 deals in escrow a month by doing it this way, that didn't think social media was the aspect. And we have a community here in Arizona. It's called Sun City. It's a little older. They're 60 and above. And they're in the coaching. They've been there ever since. And they weren't really big on social media. And last year they did a little over 15 million. And we're already at 12.5 million so far this year. And a lot of their business is now coming from social media. Their clients love seeing their stuff. They didn't realize how many of their clients were actually watching what they were doing. So you guys don't really understand is that it takes the average consumer 6.7 months to determine to buy or sell. And what you guys do is not staying consistent and being repetitive in your business that's generating business is why the business is kind of dropping. So my coaching is why I come in and I help people in that aspect. Now, here's the thing. When you guys get in front of people, this is where I'm going to teach you guys the art of selling, not selling and closing people, is that I've been on this webinar. I said, yeah, I want a coaching thing, but I've not even told you how to sign up other than here's a link. There's different things that are going on. You guys need to slow down your pace and stop begging for business in a sense. You need to calm down and start building where people can engage with you and you start doing activities to engage with them. So what I tell people is, like, I always want to help out, and I want to make sure that, you know, we're all on the same platform together. But if you guys don't invent into social media, you won't be a realtor in the next couple of years. I wish you all the best. If you don't learn how to do social media and embed it into your business and do the things that you need to do and build out systems on that aspect, learn how video is powerful for your business to get time back, create efficiency checklists, do personal things for yourself, take a vacation every month. I'll say John taught me that, man. I'm always flying and going somewhere. I'm always vacationing somewhere with my family and doing stuff. But those are things where you can build hobbies, habits, interests, and activities where people are sharing that experience with you. Social media means to be social on a digital platform where you can show somebody a photo and you can do that. Well, such a great question. Why are Facebook stories better than regular posts? Well, you can only post once per day on Facebook. So if you post multiple times in a day, it kills your engagement. With stories, you can literally do 2, 3, 4, 5 a day and tell people throughout your day, hey, I'm at the gym. Hey, check out this great food that I'm eating. Hey, guess what? Now I'm going to the gym, or hey, now I'm doing this or whatever. And it doesn't spam you. You get people that view it, and now people can react to it. They can slide in your DMs. They can have a conversation with you. Stories are better because there's a lot of cyber bullies that I think are assholes out there in the world. And when you make a post that they don't agree with, they just want to blow up your comment feed. And now a lot of people don't like to comment their opinions on things. Well, I mean, right now people do, but theoretically, most people don't. They like to just slide in your stories and react and, you know, hey, a beautiful photo or whatever it is. I used to get hundreds and hundreds of comments on things. Now I get way more reactions on my stories than anything else. But
John, I'm also going to say on that real quick, man. I'm going to go simple because the feed is a lot more populated than the story drop.
Right.
Everybody that's on Facebook puts stuff in the feed. Not that many people throw stuff in the stories. So
right.
You have a lot less competition for Facebook trying to figure out what to serve your audience, what to put out there. So there you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's where I get all my conversation. 99% of my people that want to know about what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. Well, I know we only got a couple minutes. Does anybody else have any other particular questions? Because this is like this much that I taught you on Facebook versus how it really works, because it syncs with how you do your open houses, how you market your just lists, how you market your just solds, how you chart your stuff and reminders. Anything in particular that you guys have that you want me to go over? Zalu, I love you, bro. Zalu's been one of my clients for forever. He's in my coaching. He's on.
I'm gonna give you one quick tip. It was when I first met John. I said, if you had to tell me to do one thing real quick, what would it be? He said, post every morning before 7 o'clock because everybody's on Facebook on the toilet, and then at 11 o'clock go back in and re-comment on the comments. And every time you comment on the comments that came on your stuff, it pushes your post back to the top.
Yep.
That one tip, if you learn nothing else today, that one thing will help you.
Right. I mean, there's so much you can do. I would never run Facebook ads don't work. They're not gonna beat Google ads spans and stuff like that. They're not gonna, and my question, Linda, because that's a great question. I always get that. Well, you have hundreds of friends you don't even talk to. I mean, the whole thing is to build relationships. And if you've got to buy relationships, then you don't know how to do real estate. Real estate's number one key thing is relationship driven. And you shouldn't have to, now ads are great if you got a listing and you're trying to, sell it or put it out there, whatever. But if you're trying to get buyers and sellers, it's the wrong approach. You need to learn how to lead gen through your friends of friends. So all the closings that you've had so far this year, I would ask people, well, where are the friends of the friends? You're not friends with them. So you expect your clients can be like, oh my gosh, go use Jim. He's the greatest realtor ever. But they're already friends with 5 other realtors and they're getting pinged by Zillow, Open Door, OfferPad, Redfin. How are you going to stand out? Because somebody said that? Well, dude, I already know 5 other people. Now, this is what's crazy. When I first opened my coaching company, I told John this a million times, the algorithm change that people do are realizing that they've lost at least 5 to 8 transactions that last year from people they thought that were friends on the exact principle where I said, you guys think people are reading your emails. They're not.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys think that they're seeing your posts and you put it out there and you have 1,400 friends and you get 14 likes. That's a definition of letting you know no one likes your content you're putting out there. It's the reality of things. Like, I'm the coach that's going to tell you things that you don't want to hear, but the people that embrace it are the ones that are taking your business. The reason Zillow, Open Door, Offer, all these businesses came into business is because they knew one thing in common that realtors never do. They are not consistent. They do not do repetition. Janet, great question. What should I do with all the realtors? There's a lot more to it, and that's why I have my platform, because you've got to change your whole bio, how it looks, your profile photos of how it looks, your algorithms and how you work. You've got to learn to chart your clients that you're putting together. Yeah, would I delete all the realtors? Hell yeah, I would. Like, I don't pay friendship dues. I mean, I'm not going to be friends with other coaches, but I know there's one that's one of the biggest ones that's trying to copy what I'm doing. You know why? Because I made a dent in him. And I don't have, what would you guys, is an honest question, would you rather just have people message you all the time wanting to buy and sell with you, or do you want to go cold call people you don't know? Go pick up the phone and start having conversations with people you do know. Because you think that they're remembering that you're a realtor. I promise, they have forgotten. Yeah, don't do live at open houses. Hell no. Schedule a Zoom. Have it come on a Zoom. Never go live, guys. It's a violation.
There's kind of a better way to do virtual open houses through something called geocaching. If you guys want, at some point I can have that guy on as well. I can basically draw a digital fence around a house, and anybody that drives around a neighborhood, anybody that drives into that neighborhood, I can serve them ads directly to their cell phone on all the ad serving stuff. Essentially, it's like having virtual signs that drive them to a landing page on my site that has the information for the house. It's the virtual open house with a live is not effective at all.
Yeah, well, I do want to get back to you guys today for taking time out of your day because I know it's valuable. So for Jon, if you guys go to my personal page on Facebook or my Instagram, and it's my name, Jon Storey. That's #1 branding people make is you name your business pages and things wrong. Like they type you in by your first and last name to find you. If you go there, you click on my website. It's also here in the chat box. I'm going to start a 30-minute countdown here in a second to discount it $25 a month. I didn't do contracts, just 30-day notice of cancellation. If you go on there and register, I'll do it for $124.99 a month. That's how much coaching is. You get access to a private group. I've got a virtual training platform that walks you through everything step by step, how to do it all. There's an app on your phone as well, but it's just $124.99. That's how you're guaranteed into life, plus tax write-off 100%. You get it back. But I just want to be able to help, today because the normal price is $149.99. So $124.99, I'll just activate the code right now. There's a code that you go into, you scroll down to get it, you copy paste, and you'll be, I'm telling you guys, if you want to make an extra 40 grand minimum a year and the sky's the limit and create efficiency, Jon knows me, man. I'm all about finding systems to where I don't have to work a whole lot and make as much money to monetize my time. But yeah, there's no contract, just 30-day notice of cancellation. That's it. The reason I don't want it is because, dude, if you don't like my coaching, I don't want you to, honestly, I don't want you to be in there because then you'll have a bad taste that if I make you got to pay for a year. That's why it's a subscription. But remember this, guys. What you put in is what you get out. And right now, what I just went over today is just this much information about what I have. You guys can conquer the world. Zal has been in with me from like day one, and his business has gone from here to like skyrocket, which, yeah, I mean, you guys, I'm there. It's there. It's active. Just copy the link, register. You're good to go. You guys need to thank Jon because he's looking out for you guys on how to pivot, that kind of stuff, and what you're doing in your business. It's a valuable group, guys. Valuable group.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much, Jon Storey. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys found this of value. If there's anything else you guys want me to put together and bring some stuff in, I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Go have fun.
Have a great day.